Hello everyone, welcome back to Punita's Science World. Students, in today's video lesson, we are going to talk about plant hormones. This topic is very important because you will get a number of questions from this topic. So this is gonna be the most important topic for you all. So let's get started. So let us first understand what plant hormone is. Okay, so the very first question is what are plant hormones? So students, these are first let me explain you that plant hormones are called basically the phytohormones. Yeah, we all know this. I have already explained you this before. Okay, and this plant hormone or phytohormones are signal molecules. Okay, they are basically signal molecules which are produced within plants. They occur in extremely low concentration. Okay, they are present in extremely low concentration. Okay, and these control means the plant hormones control all aspects of plant growth, development, embryogenesis, as well as regulation of organ size, pathogen defense, stress tolerance, and also reproductive development. Unlike in animals, in which hormone production is restricted to specialized glands, each plant cell is capable of producing hormones. Okay, and for the first time, Went and Themen coined the term phytohormone. Okay, and they used it in the title of their book in year 1973. So usually if you get question about the term coined year, so then the year should be 1973 and the person behind this term is and the persons behind this term is Went and Themen. Clear? So as I have explained you that they are the signal molecules, okay, and they are produced within plants. They occur in extremely low concentration, okay, and they control all kind of means all kind of plant growth as well as development and embryogenesis. They also regulate organ size as well as pathogen defense. Okay, help in stress tolerance and also in reproductive development. Clear? So now from this all we can conclude that these signal molecules which are produced within plants in a very extreme low concentration control all aspects of plant growth, development and embryogenesis. Clear? And Went and Themen were the persons who coined plant hormones as phytohormones in year 1973 in their book. Clear? Okay. So I'm now going to erase this all because now I have to show you some important information as here it is. So basically the definition which I have just mentioned to you that plant hormones are chemical compounds which are present in very low concentration in plants, okay, and they are derivatives of indole. So if we talk about this hormone auxin, this auxin is the derivative of indole. Gibberellins are GAS, okay, they are the derivatives of terpenes. Cytokinins are derivatives of adenine. Abscisic acid is derivative of carotenoids and ethylene is of gases. Clear? And these hormones are produced in almost all part of the plant and are transmitted to various part of the plant. Okay. And I just explained you that these hormones control all aspects of plant growth and development. Okay, they also regulate organ size, pathogen defense, stress tolerance, and also reproductive development. Okay, now let's talk about the main functions of plant hormones. So as I have mentioned you that they usually control all the growth and development activities And these activities are like cell division, okay, enlargement, flowering, seed formation, dormancy, and abscission. Clear? Now, if we talk about the categories of the plant hormones, we usually divide the plant hormones or phytohormones in two categories. The first is of plant growth promoters, okay, and second is of plant growth inhibitors. So usually in plant growth promoters, we include auxins, gibberellins, and cytokinins, okay. Whereas in growth inhibitors, we use abscisic acid and ethylene. Clear? So now we are going to discuss these five one by one. So let us first start with auxin. So this auxin hormone is actually a Latin word. This word auxin is a Latin word which means to grow. Okay, and these hormones are widely used in agricultural and horticultural practices. They are found in growing apices of root and stems, and then they migrate to other part to act. It mainly help in cell elongation of stem and root. Okay, so the most important point is this auxin hormone helps in cell elongation of stem and roots. Clear? And this is the most important point which you usually get in form of MCQ. Okay, so keep this point in consideration. Clear? Now if we talk about the naturally occurring auxin hormones and synthetic, so the indole 3-acetic acid or IAA and indole butyric acid IBA are the natural occurring auxin hormone, and the synthetic are 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid and naphthalene acetic acid. Okay, and as I have just shown you here that they help in cell elongation of stem and roots. So here is the picture which actually give you the clear differentiation of auxin molecules, how they act on the apices. Okay, so they basically because they are found in the apex. Okay, so apices of roots and stem, they usually found there, but they migrate to other parts also to act. So because they are found at the apices, okay, so their main function is to elongate the stem as well as root. Clear? So their main function, the function of auxin hormone is to help in stem elongation as well root elongation. Clear? The two natural occurring I have mentioned you here, IAA and IBA, and the synthetic occurring auxin hormones are dichlorophenoxyacetic acid as well as naphthalene acetic acid. Clear? Okay, now let's talk about the functions of auxin hormone in detail. So basically they help in cell elongation of stem and roots. This I have just mentioned you, and this point is very important. Now it again, the second term is Parthenocarpy. It induces Parthenocarpy. I have explained you here. So Parthenocarpy is the development of a fruit where fertilization does not take place. Okay, and the best known example is tomatoes. So they basically help in inducing Parthenocarpy. They also prevent premature fall of leaves, flowers and fruits. They are useful in stem cutting and grafting. Okay, and they promotes flowering. The best known example is in pineapple. Okay, they promotes flower. This is again an important point. And it helps in cell division and xylem differentiation, and this is the reason behind this point. Okay, so because of the cell division and xylem differentiation, the cell of the stem and root get elongated. Clear? Okay, now let's talk about the gibberellins. Students, gibberellin, which are usually denoted as GAS. Okay, so they are the plant hormones that regulate various developmental process including stem elongation. Okay, so they also help in stem elongation, in germination, in dormancy, in flower development. Okay, as well as in development of leaf, fruit. Okay, and also help in delaying senescence. Okay, so this is aging. So they usually gibberellins delay the what? Aging in plants. Okay, okay. And remember that these GAS, or you can say these gibberellins, are the longest known classes of plant hormone. Okay, so these are the longest known classes, class of plant hormone. Clear? So this point is also important. And here I have already briefed you all the important functions. And the other functions are here mentioned you as. So the first is delay senescence in fruits. Okay, means aging. They delay aging in fruits. They involve in leaf expansion. They break bud and seed dormancy. Okay, they promote bolting and in cabbages and beet bolting. Okay, they facilitate elongation of fruits like apples and enhance their shape. Okay, now we are going to talk about cytokinins. Okay, so the cytokinins are produced in the region where cell divisions occur, mostly in the roots and shoots. Okay, so the important point here is they occur in the region where cell division occurs, or you can say they produced in the regions where cell division occurs. Clear? And the regions are usually the roots and shoots. Clear? They help in the production of new leaves. Okay, now if we talk about the important functions, so the first is they help in the production of new leaves, production of new leaves, right? Then helps in lateral shoot growth. Clear? As well as help in development or production of chloroplast in leaves. Okay, so these are the important functions which I have just mentioned you. Clear? And apart from this, they also help in overcoming apical dominance and delay aging of leaves. Clear? So apart from these important functions, here I have mentioned you the other important functions of cytokinin. So it break bud and seed dormancy. It promote the growth of the lateral bud, which I have mentioned you here, lateral shoot growth as well as lateral bud growth. Okay. It promotes cell division and apical dominance. They are used to keep flower fresh for a longer time. Okay. So from here you will get question. It's important part. It's also used in tissue culture to induce cell division in mature tissues. So if I summarize the whole thing, you can say that the key concept of cytokinin, the key concept for cytokinin is that cytokinins is equal to more mitosis. Okay, cell division. More mitosis means more mitosis means more cells, right? and more cells equals to plant growth, and more cells equals to plant growth. So this is the key concept. If you remember this, it will be easier for you to understand the function of cytokinins. Okay, so they occur, or they are usually produced in the regions where cell division occurs, which is typically the root and shoot. They help in the production of new leaves as well as the production of lateral shoot growth. They help in the production of chloroplast in leaves. They promote apical dominance. Okay, and these cytokinins are used to keep flowers fresh for a longer time. Clear? Okay. Now let's talk about another important functions of cytokinin. As you see, it also facilitates adventitious shoot formation and lateral shoot growth, which I have just mentioned you. It promotes nutrient mobilization that in turn assist delaying leaf senescence. Okay, means just because of the nutrients, if the nutrients mobilization occur in a proper way, in a proper order, so definitely it will help in delaying leaf aging. Clear? It also involved in the formation of new leaves and chloroplast, which I have just mentioned you in the beginning, right? So these are the important function of cytokinin. Now we are going to talk about the plant growth inhibitors, in which we are first going to discuss abscisic acid. Okay, so these abscisic acids are usually inhibitors, and that is why they usually, so if we talk about these abscisic acid, they stimulate the closing of stomata in the epidermis. They help in closing of stomata. They stimulate, okay, they stimulate the closing of stomata, the fine pores which are found to be present on the leaf surface. Okay, they help in maturation and development of seeds. It inhibits plant metabolism and seed germination. Important point. It inhibits plant metabolism as well as seed germination. This abscisic acid is widely used as a spraying agent on trees to regulate dropping of fruits. Okay, so basically they are used as a spraying agent to regulate dropping of fruit, and they also induce seed dormancy. Clear? Now if we talk about the ethylene, which is the derivative of gases, so they typically facilitate aging, okay, senescence and abscission of both flower and leaves. Clear? It also induces flowering in the mango tree. So this is just for your reference, this for the example, because sometimes you may get objective MCQ type question that which of the following induces flowering in mango tree. Okay, so if there ethylene is given in the option, your answer will be ethylene. It also promotes sprouting of potato tubers. Okay, those tubers. Okay, you must have seen potatoes like this. Okay, so these are the sproutings of the potato tubers. They break the dormancy of seeds and buds. Okay, they also enhances respiratory rate during ripening of the fruits. They also apply to rubber trees to stimulate the flow of latex. Okay, this is again an important point. So you have to be specific with this point, because these ethylene are applied to rubber trees to stimulate the flow of latex. Okay, and this latex is a liquid or gel like substance which is which we use to, from which we actually chemically derive the rubber. Okay, those rubbers, glue like structure, those sappy jelly like structures, which we call it latex. Okay, so from that part we we generally make rubber. Am I clear? Okay, now this is all for plant hormones. In the next video we will discuss one new chapter. Okay, so till then, goodbye. Thank you.